me, I'll be on my mission. Catch me, candid for these lenses. Catch me, one day whipping in these Benzes. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, like we playing on. Roll one, and you gon' sing along. Ay, sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, catch me, catch me, yeah. Drowning in ambition now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to boy Clement Hendricks on another episode of Couch Creators. I hope you're having a great day, because I am, because we have another guest as always on the couch, another couch potato, a creative, an entrepreneur, a writer, a visionary, a philanthropist. I can go on and on with this list. A guy that has too many companies, literally two companies, Snub Fashion and Pig Media. My guy, Chike, on the show.
Thank you so much.
How you feeling, sir?
Sensational. Feeling great. I'm a big fan of Couch Creatives, and been watching your growth. It's exceptional what you've done. Congratulations so far on taking it this far. It's so good to be here. It's good. I want to see how this goes.
Thank you, Chike, for coming through. First bump over there.
Thank you.
Guys, it's going to be a very insightful episode, because Chike is going to give us a little insight in his two companies, what he does and how it impacts his environment around him, and how also entrepreneurs that's watching here can also learn from his experience. With 12 years in this field, how can we navigate successfully into running a successful entrepreneurial business? So, Chike, let's begin, bro. Let's begin.
Okay, so entrepreneurship, let me say this, is not the dream that is sold to everyone. Everybody thinks being an entrepreneur is being a boss, so everybody wants to be an entrepreneur because they want to be their own boss. But the truth of the matter is, being an entrepreneur is actually being the least of the bunch. So as an entrepreneur, you actually get paid last. Everybody gets paid before you. So the reason why you're an entrepreneur is you're trying to put food and create solutions to people's problems. That's the first defining rule of being an entrepreneur. You're creating solutions to problems. If you're coming into entrepreneurship with the mindset that you want to make money, sorry, it's the wrong field to make money. If you want to make money, stay in your 9 to 5, you're guaranteed to get your salary at the end of every month. So I'm going to talk about the first business, Snub Fashion. Snub Fashion I started right after college in 2012. I wanted to start in 2010, and my elder sister said no. If I had started then, I wouldn't be able to finish school and graduate. So the minute I graduated, she and myself registered the business in Nigeria, and then we started out with the business. It's been quite a journey. I've had times where I couldn't do the creatives that I wanted to do, and I had to go seek employment. I had times where, even while working in Snub Fashion, I had to take a 9 to 5 to be able to meet up my basic needs. But like I said, entrepreneurs are the ones that get paid last. I never gave up on my dream. At least every year, I try to do a piece or two. I try to sell. Sometimes I don't get to sell. I keep it. It goes out of season. It comes back into season. It's fashion. And it's funny that the pants that we used to wear 10 years ago, which were the bell-bottom pants, are what's raining now. Everybody's going back to that. So those designs from 10 years ago are back in style. So it's like I didn't really miss out on anything. So being an entrepreneur is actually knowing that it's a lifelong journey where you have to constantly be providing solutions. Don't come into entrepreneurship looking for how you're going to be the boss of yourself, making money, driving flashy cars. It doesn't work like that. It really doesn't work like that. Every entrepreneur will tell you there's the lows, there's the highs, there's the middle parts. But if you have a dream, like Martin Luther King would say, I have a dream. I'm a spiritual person, so I need to say this. First of all, I believe in God so much. I believe that every dream that is placed in our hearts as humans was placed in our hearts by the person that created us, because he created us for a purpose. And through our journey of life, he reveals to you your purpose when you find that purpose and you walk in it, no matter how hard that walk is, I'm sure he's with you in all of it. Just believe and keep going. That's my word for every entrepreneur, because if you're an entrepreneur, you have been called to solve a problem. Keep solving that problem until you find your reward one day. It may not be instant, it may not be 10 years, it may not be 5 years. Everybody has their own different story. That's why it's called his story. So write your own story, learn it your own way, read about other people that have gone the path before you so you don't make the mistakes that they made. That's why they wrote them down for you. And just learn and grow. That's all.
Wow. That was like well said, bro. Like I was so inspired by your journey, bro. Like
Thank you.
it's like I'm lost for words, bro. Like how did you find your calling, bro? Like what were you thinking? What was going through your head when you were realizing I want to start snub fashion?
I would say God, but
You pray, were you
no, I wasn't praying. So I was a stylish person. I've always been a stylish person, right from my kid. If I show you my baby pictures, I was raised by a single parent. I was raised by my mom. So my mom always made sure I had style. So I was wearing designer clothes right from.
So you were like, she was dressing you up.
She was dressing me up in suits. I was wearing colored suits. I have a baby picture of me. I'll show you when we're off camera.
Yeah.
I and my mom were in Burberry. My mom was wearing ash Burberry. I was wearing a red Burberry suit.
You were matching.
Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm looking and I'm like, what's this woman doing? Like, I have suits, I have Nigerian traditional attires, the agbada, the caps. So she always used to make sure I came correct. So subconsciously,
That groomed you to want to go into fashion. Yeah.
Do you understand? It was what I was already used to. So, like I said, I said that off camera. I wanted to start Snub Fashion in 2010. I was in 200 level, and my sister said to me, no, if you start now, you wouldn't graduate because you would focus on this. In 2010, I was just walking around in college because I was stylish. I didn't used to really talk to a lot of people, and everybody used to call me a snob. Like, Chike, that guy, he's a snob. Yeah, he's a snob. That guy is a snob. And I'm like, I'm not a snob. I just have style, and I look at you people are not like,
you're not getting up with the trend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't have a connection with you. Like, if I see someone that has style, like you now, you got style.
Yeah.
You got energy. Like, we could connect. So, but you're not stylish. You're not. I see you and I'm like, what am I going to talk to this person? This person doesn't know how to match colors. This person is wearing these shoes. Like, you know. Yeah. So then everyone started calling me a snob. And then my friends were like, I had friends still that were stylish, and everyone keeps calling you a snob. And I'm like, nah, I'm not a snob. And then one day I just said, you know what, I'm going to start my own fashion brand and I'm going to call it Snob.
So you used the name that was used against you to make fun of you, and you use it as something as powerful, as a tool to make your fashion brand, you know?
Yeah, that's
right. Crazy, yeah? You actually
crazy.
took your power back. You're like, you know, thank you. You gave me an idea. You gave me a title. You gave me a brand that I can use.
And let me now.
It's like God working through people.
That's exactly what it is.
To give you an idea.
That's what it is. And Snob is an acronym. Snob is an acronym. Let me tell you what Snob is.
Okay, that's interesting. Even kind of.
I got an acronym out of it.
Okay, so what is it?
What's S to you?
Style.
Great. What's N to you?
Nigeria.
Style, Nigeria. Let's go. What's a U?
Unified.
Unified. Style, Nigeria, unified. What's B to you?
I don't know.
Tell me, there's a B. What's B?
Fucking BB.
BB?
I don't know.
The first thing that pops in your head, bro, anything. It could be a barber, it could be beauty,
Beauty, there you go.
So, styled, Nigerian, unified, beauty.
But is that actually what it stands for? What does it stand for? Because I'm sure it's different to
Snob fashion is whatever it is to you.
For real?
You're snobbing fashion, bro. You're embracing style.
You're embracing. So you decide what your snob is.
So you're snobbing fashion, embracing style. That's our payoff line.
I love that, brother. That's incredible how you just utilize and give the audience or the customers.
It's you. It's about you.
It's about
you. It's all about you. Like I said, I'm solving problems.
Solving the problem. Loving the way you dress and embracing your
So
identity.
It's you. Yeah. Anything you want your style to be. So I'm giving you what is your style. I look at you, I know your style, and then I style you according to your style.
Do you make your own clothing as well?
Yes, I do. You can check our page, Snob Fashion.
Yes.
Guys, go to Snob Fashion Africa on Instagram. Snob SNUB Fashion FASHION Africa.
Are you wearing your Snob Fashion attire now?
Just this.
This.
This is styled by Snob Fashion, but I'm not wearing Snob Fashion right now.
Oh, okay, this is style. You are snob.
I am snob.
So
but to me, let me tell you what snob means to me. So it means sexy Nigerian, uniquely born.
Sexy Nigerian, uniquely born. I love that. It's Mr. Sexy out here on the couch, bro.
Stay sexy.
And then with your second company, the Pink Media. Why Pink Media, bro? Why pink? Do you love pink?
Pink is my favorite color, but pink is also an acronym.
God, you are just too smart for us out here.
I'm not too smart for
Everything
anybody.
has a reason behind it.
Yeah, everything has to have a reason.
Yeah. So what is it, bro? What is the acronym for pink? Why pink?
Well, pink is specific to me. Pink is very dear to me. I got the vision for Pink Media in lockdown 2020. And it was a time when the world was shaking and all of us had to be indoors. You know, it was a dreadful time for me, especially. I lost my elder brother in February that year, and it was really hard for me. I'll be honest with you. It was a death I didn't see coming. I didn't expect that. So, and I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't travel. I couldn't go for the funeral. I was stuck. Well, we thank God for everything. Everything has its reasons. And then, you know, that's when I got the idea for Pink Media. Not because of my brother's death, but everything that happened. So Pink means people in Nigeria know.
People in Nigeria know. In Nigeria know.
No. P for people, I for in
Nigeria.
N for Nigeria, K for no.
For no. So what does that mean though? Like what do they know? People in Nigeria.
So basically, it's the way I just came on Couch Creatives to talk about my journey as an entrepreneur. What I want to do for especially my people in Nigeria is to give them knowledge about everything, about Africa, about life. If you go on the Pink Media page, we talk about everything African. We talk about history in Africa. We talk about the Egyptian pyramids. We talk about, we're a branding company, digital marketing company, talent management company, but our primary aim is that the level of illiteracy and the level of lack of history that a lot of people do not know their history. And I'm
empowering the people of Nigeria with knowledge
exactly
of what's happening in Africa.
What's happened
in the past,
what's happening and what's going to happen.
Okay. How do you curate all that information into your page? Because it seems like it's a lot of research that needs to be done.
It's a lot of research. It's a lot of research.
Like you have a whole team. How does it work?
Yeah, I have not the whole team like a big. We're actually a team of 4 right now.
Okay.
We have the guy that does the research. We have the guy that does the design. We have me that's what's the word now? Does the quality assurance of the information and make sure and verify that is true. And then we have our partner in the UK, who's our chief innovation officer, that determines what direction we're going to. So, but basically, all this information is on the internet, but you need to know what you're searching for. I'm a student of history. I studied history in high school.
And you went further in varsity?
No, in varsity I studied economics.
Oh, nice, bro.
I have a degree in economics, but I never did use it for anything.
But why didn't you just go in, since you always loved fashion, always been involved with fashion, why didn't you go into the institute and learn more about it and actually get a degree?
I'm actually currently doing a fashion course.
Oh, okay. So you took the long way through.
Exactly.
Go through.
I took the long way, but the long way helped me because my studying economics helps me realize how you do the macroeconomics and the microeconomics of every business. That's why I'm still in business 12 years. If I didn't have that economic background, to know that things will fluctuate and everything is normally should be controlled by the invisible hand of demand and supply in places that it applies,
you wouldn't know how to navigate during tough moments. Like the recession phase, depression phase, the business cycle.
Exactly. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So And then, do you, with your media company, with Pink Fashion,
Pink Media.
Pink Media, apologies. Sorry, why am I thinking Pink Fashion? I'm thinking Snuff Fashion and Pink Media.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused between two, apologize. But,
No problem, bro.
do you believe that African people are lost? Is that the reason why you started?
Lost. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I don't want to sound like we don't know ourselves.
Yeah.
But a lot of us don't know.
Do you think that we lost our identity as African?
I think so. I agree with you on that. I think so. I personally think so.
Do we like more focus on Western culture than our own, embracing our own?
It's not our fault. I think so. I think we know the hip hop culture more than we know how the African music grows up. Like, you could tell me about Biggie and Pac, right? But if I ask you about an African artist from like the 1980s, you don't know anyone.
For sure.
You can tell me about Jackson 5.
Yeah, that's American.
But you don't know about your own African things.
Yeah. I know one though, like Jonathan Butler, you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. At least you know one.
Do you know him?
No, I don't know him. He's South African though, right?
Yeah, South African. He's a jazz.
I can tell you about a Nigerian guy. We call him Dennis Osadebe, Olisa Osadebe. He started high life music in Nigeria, Nigerian high life music back in the days. I can tell you about Shino Peters. I can tell you obviously about Fela Kuti. Everybody knows Fela Kuti.
Yes.
So there's a lot, but there's something even funny. There's a lot that we don't know as Africans about Africa. There's a lot. We haven't, even at Pink Media, with the information that we haven't even scratched the surface.
Do you think that the information that's available on the source has been fabricated and twisted around?
I wouldn't say it's been fabricated. Like I said, the information is there.
Yeah.
But you need to know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're looking for, you can't find it.
For sure. So how do you know what you're looking for? How do you know that what you're reading is actual factual and it's truth? It's not something that you just extract from the internet and apply.
So the truth of the matter is, it is his story. It depends on who is writing that story. That's what you're going to be reading. The way a British man will write the history of Africa is different from the way an African man will write the history of Africa.
That's true, yes. Everyone's perspective is different, you know.
So you now need to read two stories because it is his story. It's my own version versus your version. It's like a court case.
And then you're trying to like differentiate.
You now need to know, based on what you are reading, which will actually make sense and which one doesn't make sense. The British will tell the British students in their schools that they helped the Africans get civilization. They wouldn't tell you that they came and fought these Africans for their lands and bought them as slaves to come back to Britain to come and work on farm plantations, and they took them to places like Jamaica when they were done with them. I don't want to go further because it would start making me sound like
a lecturer.
I don't want to go further, but it's like I said, it's there for you if you want to get it. Follow Pink Media Africa.
So you read a lot, right? So for what books are you currently reading? 3 books, and what would you recommend?
3 books I'm currently reading.
And why are you reading those 3 books? Why is it so valuable to you? Let's name one. Make it easy. Let's name one.
Okay. So the current book I'm reading is called Breaking Point by David Hundeyi.
Okay.
David Hundeyi is an investigative journalist, a Nigerian investigative journalist. He's a friend of mine. He put me in trouble by no fault of his. By no fault of his. Okay. By no fault of his. So he basically is an investigative journalist, and he went as far as investigating some Nigerian, he who must not be named is what I call him now. Because that's what I call him now.
Undercover.
No. The person he investigated, he's powerful enough to be called he who must not be named. Did any of you watch Harry Potter?
Yeah, Voldemort.
Yes. He who must not be named. So this person to me is he who must not be named because he's that powerful.
Don't mess around with those people.
Exactly. That's the kind of trouble. So because I did the PR for David's book in the UK last year, his first book, The Jungle, and that came with a lot of backlash. Even David himself was almost detained in Zimbabwe. He was almost brought back from Ghana, where he was taking asylum to Nigeria. It was a huge scandal, and a lot of us were on DSS list. So DSS is like the state security, is like, I don't know what you guys call it here, but like the Hawks or something looking for you.
Yeah.
So we couldn't even go into Nigeria, because if we go into Nigeria, they'll take us into holding and say, "Where's David? Where's David? Where's David?" So I'm currently reading his sophomore book called Breaking Point. It's also expository. I feel every Nigerian should read that book. There's a lot of information about things that are going on, about things that will shock you. It's called Breaking Point. Please try to find it. I do actually have copies for sale in South Africa. If you're in South Africa, if you're in Nigeria, you can get it at Roving Heights Bookstore in Surulere and in, I think, Lekki, and also in Abuja. That's one book that I'm reading. The second book that I just finished, I like to talk about it, is Chimamanda's book. It's a very short book. It's called Notes on Grief.
And what should we learn from it?
So, Notes on Grief basically is a book about how you feel when you lose someone very close to you. On the 26th of December 2023, I lost my aunt, who was like a mother to me. My mom is still alive. My mom called her twin sister, but my aunt was older than her with 3 years. But then my aunt's death was a shock to me. It was a huge shock. Then someone gifted me that book, Notes on Grief, and then I read it, and it was basically everything I was feeling. Like, it was just like, if you're ever going through grief, it's a very tiny book. Just read it. Notes on Grief. That's the second book I'm reading. Right now, the third one that I want to read, and I haven't started reading. Okay.
Why is it so full of? What's going on? What are you reading there, bro?
It's called The Strangers of Braamfontein.
Why that book?
Go find out.
Guys, please drop in the comment below.
Go find The Strangers of Braamfontein and read about it.
I will definitely read from the comments what people say about it, and I will also do my own research. Well, Chike, thank you so much for coming to the podcast.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys for having me, man. It's so nice.
You're welcome.
You're a wonderful person. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for helping the Cape Town creatives. Thank you for bringing us here. Thank you for sharing our knowledge with the world. I pray that you keep going better. I pray that the world hears about you. This is only the beginning for you, my bro.
Thank you.
I know you're great. You're destined for greater things, man.
Thank you.
Greatness.
We all are destined for greater things. You know? We couldn't do this without the team out here. I give all credit to them.
I appreciate the team. I appreciate the team. The guys behind. I see you. So, thank you all for rocking with
Chike, for the members out there that's struggling, you know, like, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be honest. We also out here struggling. But for the members there, they still have like a business and like looking for the big break. What advice would you give to them? To give them that little encouragement, you know, that motivation, that drive to keep on pushing.
I'm very spiritual. I said that before, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to say that again. I'm very spiritual. If you have been given an entrepreneurial dream, it is part of your purpose on earth. In the Bible, God said something about the 5 talents that he gave to people, and there were people that didn't do anything with their own. They buried their own, and he asked them, he said, "You wicked person, my advice to you that you're struggling with your own, know that you just need to push and it would come true. Just keep believing. I don't know how, I don't know when, I can't tell you, but if you have been given that purpose, ride with it. There's a reason why he gave it to you and nobody else, because it is only you that can fulfill it and no one else. Just believe.
Thank you so much, Chike. I appreciate it. Thank you for the words of wisdom out there. I will end the show on that high note. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode. If you want to follow Chike, you can follow.
My personal Instagram is at honorable HON.CHIKE, and my business Instagram is Snob Fashion Africa for the snob fashion. And then for Pink Media, it's Pink Media Africa. All my business have Africa in them because I'm African.
Amen. Thank you for watching. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, yeah. Drowning in ambition now. Wet. Turning all these tables now. Blip. Burning all these bridges down. Lit. Catch me, damn, damn, damn.